makes you think that what you will is always right? Constantly controlling all inside. There's a side that you don't see.
Brand New Sin is about just going and playing live and performing and pretty much just blowing away people every night.
Take this message home and shackle down to me.
Brand New Sin is definitely a beer drinking, blue collar, hard working band.
One thing I can say about the evolution of our band is we're most definitely not the band we were in the beginning when we started all this.
When it came to us finding a new singer, we'd already been working on material for Distilled, and Chris had written a lot of the material, and he said, why don't I just try out, why don't I just try to sing the songs? And Kevin and I were like, yeah, well, let's just do it.
Now that we're a three-piece, Distilled went so smooth. We don't have the interjections of everybody else in the band that was in there before. Not that their ideas were bad, it's just too much. It's overwhelming sometimes, I think we're stripped down to the essence of good songs.
I've got no money to drink with. I need serious help. Another me, how have you been? I have been down myself.
Our problem always was that the lyrics weren't coming quick enough. This way, these days, it's way easier to write music, because I always have, a lot of times I write lyrics before I even come up with music anyway, so songs are just coming so naturally now. It's way easier these days.
We went into this record with a different singer, and we planned on, that sound coming through on the recording, and I don't think Chris realized that he's the guy that should have been delivering these songs. Obviously he wrote the lyrics, but I think he sings with passion, and he should have been doing this a long time ago.
Sit back from this band. I've got no money to drink with. I need serious help. Another me, how have you been? I have been down myself.
With this record, Chris wrote a majority of the stuff, so we didn't really have to teach it to another singer or teach it to other people, but pretty much he had the songs already written.
What makes you think that what you will?
We decided to do a record, and I was like, hey, I got a bunch of songs that would go great on a record all together. And I knew it had a lot of me in it, so I just wanted to make sure it came out perfect with the way I heard it in my head.
He has this vision of how the song should go. Even if he only has one guitar riff, he can see a drum beat, and he'll even tell me note for note, like, try this beat and see if it works.
He can produce, and with the record, he did produce a record because he had a lot of the ideas for the songs already in his head before we even came here.
A lot of the songs on the record are about our band, really, and everything that we've been through in our band.
I got a hell of a story of being destined for glory, right on the ultimate highway. The unbelievable crime, the inconceivable timing that takes away my day.
Breaking Bottles is a song that's pretty much about, I would say it describes our band, and it's described our band since the beginning. It's about just playing live and going out and playing shows and touring and what comes with it, just getting in the van and or crawling into the van and finding a spot to sleep and waking up the next day and getting ready to play the next show, you know, and hopefully not getting thrown out of the club before you play. And that's about it, you know. I think that song really describes our band a lot.
The Pig.
There's a bitter old man inside of my heart, whispering to my blackening soul.
Now the Pig can completely be taken literally, you know, and related to our band. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. It's about, you know, keeping the pig on the road. The Pig is either our band or the van, which is our home away from home. It's our garbage can, it's our dumpster, I call it the rolling dumpster. It's our sleeping bag, whatever, but we always have to take care of that machine to get us around the country. Same with this machine, the band, you know, all the stuff that any band goes through or any family goes through, you know, it might look bad at times. We're gonna keep that pig on the road.
And dust and ashes, when all falls out.
Song "The Death of One Thing or Another," which is track 2 on the album. You know, that song is really about our old singer.
For something that simply suffices. Dry your tears for the love of your life is gone forever. Kiss it goodbye, let's all join hands and jump together towards the glorious meaning we ascend to.
The type of things I write about and the way I write is I'd rather write maybe in anger, even though I don't really have any really hard feelings. And that's the way I don't have hard feelings. I'd rather write in anger and speak in anger. I don't mean half the shit I say. I'm really a happy person, believe it or not.
Gone up to sleep they have my loved ones. I lay down these fears I've had since I was just a boy.
But Distilled as a record, it's about a lot of you, a lot of the fans, a lot of people in the industry. It's a lot of road wear, a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle, on your families, on you know, I can't speak for Chris. He wrote the majority of the songs, but to me, what I get out of it is, despite this melancholy vibe, you know, when you read his dark lyrics, the band's gonna prevail, life's gonna prevail, you know, your family's gonna be all right. You just gotta keep going and not worry about the past, you know.
Distilled, the album, I mean, to me is really, in a lot of ways, it's the beginning of I think the way it's gonna be for me, you know. I mean, I don't think that, I think that I decided, you know, I can't remember exactly when, but I'm not going to have another band. I mean, this is going to be my band, and regardless of what I do or, you know, creatively, or where I go creatively, what kind of music I want to write, it's going to be called Brand New Sin, and Distilled is the first album of that, you know. It's definitely very special to me, you know, sacred.
Snaps when you need it most, and slits your wrist as it rings.